This has got to be one of the best days in my life. How much fun. It's combining two of my favorite things, frisbee throwing and dogs. I'm here with world champion in disc dog throwing, Kirby McNabb. Kirby, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Now, you're a world champion. Tell me what you're a world champion at.
I wouldn't say I'm the world champion. It's Torch, my dog. We're world champion in the UFO World Cup Series Disc Dog Championships and the Skyhounds Disc Dog Championships.
Outstanding. So how do you win? How did you become the world champion? Or how did Torch become world champion?
A lot of time, a lot of training, and a lot of traveling was involved in doing this. He basically had to do a few rounds of freestyle at the championships and catch pretty much everything I threw in order to win.
You're traveling all around the world for this, or at least all across America for this, aren't you?
All across America for the time being, but hopefully out of the country one day.
So you've been to Maine, you've been to Florida with these competitions?
Oh yeah, we've been all over the place. Maine, Florida, and all the states in between.
So that's for tournaments, but you also do exhibitions for people too, right?
We do exhibitions, we do shows, birthday parties, halftime shows.
Halftime show. In fact, you did the halftime show for who?
We did the halftime show for the Chargers football team. Torch did this year's 2013 pregame, and Sketch did the 2012 pregame.
Oh. So how long have you been doing this, Kirby?
I've been doing this for 8 years. A lot of what's involved is basically getting the throws down is really important because the dogs are there most of the time. Most of the time they're going to catch it as long as it's thrown correctly. But the really big part of it is being able to communicate with the animals and building the bond with the animals.
And there's all kinds of things in the competition. There's distance, there's freestyle. What's your forte? What do you do best?
I'm not sure what I would say I do best. I like competing in all three different kinds of competitions, the distance, the toss and fetch, and the freestyle. I would say my favorite is probably the freestyle.
And now, there's all different breeds here too. Tell us what their names are and what the breeds are.
Okay, so I have 5 dogs with me. 2 of them are Border Collies, which are Sketch and Blitz. I have 2 McNabbs, which are cattle dogs, and their names are Torch and Flash. And I have a terrier mix that I rescued from LA County Shelter named Spirit.
Now, I thought that you had to be a special breed of dog to do this, but you say no.
No, it does not necessarily have to be a special breed. I've seen Great Danes, I've seen Chihuahuas that play and catch discs, and they're not too bad at it either. But herding breeds do tend to dominate just because they have so much energy.
So, Kirby, tell me, how did you first get involved in doing this sport?
Well, when I was younger, I had a Shih Tzu, and we would play agility. We would go to the pet store and do the agility classes, so going through the obstacle courses and stuff, and I decided that I wanted to get another dog a couple years later that liked to play as well, so we decided on a Border Collie because they have so much energy, and we ended up getting into disc dogs as well through a class taught by Tony Crumley.
Excellent. All right. So you're part of an organization. That organization is called?
The organization I'm part of is called Disc Dogs in Southern California. The website is d2isc.com. They host events year-round. They have play days and clinics and competitions, so you can come out for free and learn how to play disc with your dog.
And you have a website for yourself and a Facebook page. Tell us how to get there.
I have a website. It is flyingcanines.com, and our Facebook page is called the Skyhigh Flying Canines, so you can look us up there.
Outstanding. You know, I've got an idea, Kirby. Can you teach me a trick?
I think we can.
Let's go do it.
See? You can't teach an old dog new tricks.